Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the BenQ show match happening tonight. We have a best of 3 between Virtus.Pro and Team RVN. The first map was Cobble, and VP pretty much trounced RVN in very quick fashion, 16-1. Never looked like they were out of focus, never looked like they were out of control. It pretty much looked like VP going through the motions. So we're going to have to see now if RVN are going to be able to bring us something special here on Cash, the second map in this pool. So, in a map that VP have quite a bit of experience on. And I think that this is what RVN was trying to dodge, or trying to avoid, basically. It's kind of tough to do, though, just because VP are so good on so many of the maps, because this is the major map pool. This is a seven map pool. And so when you're trying to ban out everything, it gets very tricky, because when you're trying to eliminate maps that VP will be solid on, for example, it gets kind of tough. You know, even Nuke VP can play these days. So RVN tried to do the best that they could, tried to get rid of Inferno. They did get rid of Inferno, you know, got rid of Dust 2, these sorts of things. Well, I think VP got rid of Dust 2. They tried to go and get rid of the common maps, but you're always going to have one of them kind of sneak their way in, right? And so RVN, you know, they started off on Cobble, they got demolished on it. Now can they come back into this game mentally and get into it for Cash, which is going to be the second map of this best of 3, and one that VP are quite solid on. So the knife round is underway. We're going to go ahead and hop into the game now so you guys can see, and we will have everything sorted out here just momentarily, seeing as how it is going to be a 1v1 here between Ryan and Neo to get to choose sides in this match, and Neo will pick it up. So I believe VP, there won't be any shenanigans out of them. I don't think that they're going to go ahead and say, like, swap or anything like that, because that, of course, was what RVN went for in their first map, right? RVN, they had the advantage after winning the knife round to be able to start on CT, but instead they decided to go for some shenanigans. They tried to change it up on VP, and they went for T-side start on Cobble. That did not pan out for them. It didn't work at all. VP ended up just crushing them in the first half, 14-1, went on to win 16-1. So now we get to see RVN another start on the T side. And what do they have for us now? Because VP, of course, are going to be starting on the CT side. So already VP going for one of their more mid-focus setups to begin with, but they already have Bialy back here, and they have Taz moving into support on short as well. So this is going to be an A push, and actually quite a big one, seeing as how they're just going to go straight out of Squeak onto this A site, and Taz is going to be the first man here to spot this, goes straight up the ladder, sees them getting to the back, looks for the headshot, not going to get it, but he does know that they are here, and that bomb is already getting planted as well. But the rotation is going to be coming in here swiftly from VP, and now we have to see, can RVN hold? They need to weather the storm. And they're already down a man. Taz taking his time, but Bialy with the smoke there is going to force them out into the open here. Bialy really looking to get behind quad boxes and rush this man down, but he is going to get slapped down instead. Taz now trying to close in, see if he can't find something, but he gets the headshot, looking for another one. He will get it, and this is now a 2-on-3 situation. The remaining 2 members here, however, for Ryan, plenty of HP, but they just can't get the job done. And Snacks is going to be able to walk in here and have plenty of time for the defuse. So a real melee on the A side at the end, just shots fired all over the place, real tough to stay on the action, just because it's all over. But somehow Bialy walks in, starts shifting, and that was a very clever smoke thrown down by Bialy as well, because this makes it very difficult, like basically cutting up this site right here, putting this line down, makes it so that you have to focus here or you have to try and focus towards T-Red. It makes it so that there's cleaner lines of entry for VP where they can try and funnel RVN in and try and find those headshots, and it really worked out for VP that time around, seeing as how RVN, they just couldn't hold it. Snacks, they get that man advantage, and from that point forward, even if they trade 1-for-1, it's not a problem so long as Snacks is still alive, right? So VP, man, just looking as good as ever on this on that first round. One thing that RVN can take out of that is that they did, in fact, well, Snacks, like Shanks, that's just bad luck. He literally walked right into that bullet. But one thing that they can take out of that is that they at least get the plant. And it's not going to happen again. VP are like, oh, you want to go for the same trick twice, huh? Right, you know. That's not going to happen. That's not meant to be. Bialy will find the last kill there, and a very solid hold coming out from VP. But RVN at least got the plant in the pistol, so they will be able to buy up here in the third round. And that's the big thing here now, is that they get to put the pressure on a little bit earlier. And we'll have to see exactly how VP decide to handle this, because they definitely know that they definitely know that RVN at this point are going to be going for the buy. They saw the state of the economy, or at least the state of their gear. Oop, Taz messing up that, he clipped the rail there, so he messed up his incendiary. That's good, and he messes up that nade as well. Taz is probably just shaking his head right now, going like, what? He's been watching my stream too much. I'm a bad influence. He is going to get spotted, and he's going to spot a man out there in garage as well. Does he decide to go for the peek? Changing up the angle, trying to be unpredictable here. And this is going to be the battle now. I mean, Ryan, he's got that scout, and he's just looking. You see, Taz is now going to jump up. But he's still just playing with it right now, Taz. He's just trying to see if he can get any kind of information out of this before he decides to show himself. Instead, plays it safe, waits for that smoke to go down, thanks to his teammate. And now Snacks is just going to be the one lurking up here in vents, getting boosted up. But he's the sole defender here on this B side. And he needs to get this kill, and he will. And he needs to make it out of there alive, and he will. And that is huge right now for Snacks. He even makes it back to the B side intact. That is big. Only problem is he's lost another teammate in the mix. Taz is down, so it is going to be down to the remaining members here. 4 VP, 2 guys on this A site. Not sure if they spotted the bomb. They certainly did now. Great nade onto Bialy at the back, but he is still alive, and that's going to be the problem here. Ryan just looking to tag him up with that scout. One shot would do it, with Bialy being so low on HP. And there's already this man here in position. Neo with the Pro 90 picks up the first one. Dodges that flash, looking for another. He's got to get it. Looks for the third. Just now running out of bullets, and decides to take the fight with the USP. No fear. Only dreams, and Bialy is still alive, waiting in NBK corner, but there's only 9 seconds left in this round. RVN are getting choked out. They will not be able to get the frag on Bialy, who will hold and get a double kill in the end. But that was all RVN just not being able to crack through, despite having the man advantage, despite having the momentum. They just couldn't make it onto that site. Bialy and Neo just too good at holding those positions. Neo in particular, Bialy had to play very carefully because he got naded down so low at the beginning. But Neo playing from forklift like that with that P90, he puts out so much pressure. Unless you can just land a headshot on him early, it's so difficult to deal with that. Neo did very well there and basically bought the time for Bialy to set up and look for the frag as well. Taz right now in a bit of an awkward spot, and he will get caught out. Nice deagle kill there, but Bialy is now pushing up here. He's building off this information. He knows what's happening. He knows that there's still a man up there on boost. He's going to catch out the man looking towards Squeak. And he's not going to get the kill on boost because that man is no longer there, but they're now trying to watch their backs here, RVN. They're lying in wait. Does Bialy look right? Yes, he does. Gets the spray and drops the bomb. Now it's going to be the last 2. Make it 1. Make it 0 remaining members for RVN to save the day, and it just wasn't meant to be that time. VP are just going to lock it down. I mean, with 3 players alive, it's not a problem at all. Kind of surprised that Taz actually buys himself there. That's a bit risky and a bit of a rush out of him. Because, I mean, Bialy sitting on 8K could have definitely dropped a rifle for Taz. Made sure that Taz had full nades for this round. Also, one thing to note here is that Taz is the only one using an M4A4 on this map, so that's also a little bit different, and that could actually make it a little bit tricky as far as drops are concerned. Maybe that's why he decided not to take the drop, because he just wanted to make sure that he had his rifle, his M4A4. Having that extra 10 bullets could make a difference for him, perhaps. That's the one thing. Usually when you see these kinds of scenarios, these kinds of setups, you expect to see teams try and have, like, consistency across the board. Where, like, if you have, like, an M4A1 guy, everybody will use an M4A1. You know, that sort of thing. It looks like they're going for a boost over mid right now. Shanks is trying to see if he can't pick somebody up at connector, but Neo's going to find that kill. And now it's the last remaining man here. Bialy, really? Risky play here, Bialy. Yep, Shocks is going to find that. Or Shock, rather. Sorry, force of habit. Good timing there by Neo, looking to see if he can't find that pick. I mean, he's got that Molotov down, so he knows that that bomb is not getting planted. 38 seconds, and at this point, Neo just needs to wait because Snacks is walking in behind, and Snacks with that HE, the HE bullet combo gets the job done. And VP will be able to hang in there for more. I mean, VP right now are just kind of pushing all over the place. This is true disrespect for their opponents. They don't care. They're going to go for risky pushes. They're going to take these angles. And they're just so confident right now in their ability, even if they're behind in the round, to come back into it and land the shots when they need to. And that makes the big difference. That makes it so difficult for RVN to predict what VP are going to throw at them as well. Pasha has taken out Shock, so there's an opening kill already for VP. But this is nightmare territory, basically, for RVN, because now how do you even play versus VP? You may know how VP plays standard, how they usually play on this map, if they fully respect their opponents, but do you really know how to set up for a team that's just going to start pushing you from everywhere because they literally don't care? They know that they're going to get the shots? That's very difficult. That is so difficult to come back from. It looks like Taz found that kill eventually with the M4A1, so decided to go back. He got dropped by Bialy, certainly. Or somebody, rather, but he's got an M4A1 to play with now, and it's not going to be the end of the world. Snacks, however, man, Snacks is just hungry at this point. Massive spray down onto Shanks. That took a little bit too long, but still gets the job done. 2-man advantage at this point. And look at Bialy. Bialy is just waiting, but as soon as he hears the step, yeah, he hears the door. Ryan opens it, and Ryan gets slapped down by Taz. That's the bomb dropped. And at this point, it's all on Ninja now, and he's got to live up to his name if he wants to have a hope, a prayer of doing anything at all. But Pasha is waiting in connector and just takes him out. VP just looking indomitable at this point. RVN, try as they might, they just cannot find a way back into this. They're having so much difficulty, so much trouble when it even comes to just landing the shots. And that's a real problem, because if you're not going to be able to outsmart your opponents, outthink them as far as the tactics are concerned, if you're going to go for that brute force method of we're going to get in your face, we're going to take the duels, we're going to take the fights, if you're not winning those fights, then you got a real problem, because what options are left to you at that point? Jewel. This is not a finished chat, bro. Welcome back, Herster. Alright, well, this is going to be the Eco Rush. Tech 9 Rush. Actually, Neo's going to be in a bit of trouble here. They're trying to close in on him. Check. Holding around that angle. Neo still gets a parting shot. And Pasha rotates in, annihilates it, but look at this. This is all just a bait. This is all RVN. Okay, this was clever from RVN. I like this a lot. And VP will get punished. I mean, Bialy's just going to walk in and, like, take out his anger, his frustration on Ninja, saying, Ninja, you just showed my team that I over-rotated, that I rotated too early. You just embarrassed me in front of my teammates. You're going to pay for that. And he just, like, obliterates him. But RVN, that was actually quite clever. That was nice. I mean, they have to know that VP are going to think that, a lot of it has been pretty straightforward from RVN. So VP just go for the instant rotation. If they see 5 guys running, or 4, right, running onto a site, they expect that it is going to be the Eco Rush, and there you go. You know, that it's just going to be run into the site, try and get a kill, get that plant, and RVN play off of that and catch VP out. They leave a lurker behind with the bomb, and he gets a plant. So now they have a little bit more money to work with in this round. That's very clever here from RVN. Oh, you failed, boys. You failed. Trying to get fancy. They're going for the running boost. It's not going to happen. They're trying it again, really. If they get caught out like this, this is going to be really... I mean, RVN have to hear all this running as well. They should be able to put 2 and 2 together. I mean, they have to be wondering what the hell is going on over here. Ryan is just waiting for that smoke to clear. What are they doing? Just stop. Just stop. Exactly. Jesus. VP. I mean, Snacks with the double spray. Spraying from Bialy as well. Last man alive. I mean, this is the extent of the disrespect coming out from VP right now, is that they're literally acting as if this was a prac match. Like, they think that this is just, you know, hey guys, you know, this is just, you know, this is a scrim, right? Snacks even laughing at them. V please, right? Yeah, man. Box of Hope has got it right. You can do that boost. I mean, hell, we had a lot of fun watching Penta do that boost, where you run and boost up here instead of taking the risk and going up into this spot here where it's usually wall banged, or at least shot, you know, sprayed through the smoke. That's a common spot to shoot at. VP just trying to get ahead. No, that's a nice little play there, actually. We're going to have a very aggressive play out onto the A site. There are some great shots coming out from VP, however. They do maintain the man advantage. I think Pasha got spotted out there, however. Shock trying to catch him out, but it's not meant to be. Instead, it's going to be an HE to the face, and Pasha gets dropped down to 10 HP, but the damage has been done here, and the bomb has yet to get planted, and they have to try and get a kill, it seems. Shock, that incendiary, going to be keeping him off that bomb plant. And that's a problem. They need this money. RVN, they need to find a way into this, but all 3 members are now here for VP. Smoke going down, and Pasha, I mean, they really know that they're committed at this point. And it's going to be Snacks with the rotation. They don't take the mana. Exactly, Lithium, exactly. They don't manage to take the whole site, and that's the main issue. You need to be able to get control of everything. If you're going to get that plant, because it's a bit tricky. If you want to plant open, if you want to plant for A main, you're going to be exposed to CT. You need to get into this corner, but VP know that, and what they're doing is they're dropping an incendiary here so that it just takes over this entire part. So even if, you know, they aren't able to get eyes on the bomb, they know that that guy isn't about to sit in there and roast to death. So, okay, let's see it. Oh, they did it. Now, were they fast enough? Did they get heard? Style points for VP. They got it to work in the end. Style points for Taz. Okay, guys. Okay. You got it to work. You got it to work. Oh, on short. That's the problem. That's the one problem. The main issue. I think Snacks right now is just murdering people. Oh no, that's Pasha who went for the flanks. Usually Snacks over in A main doing that work. Says Snacks is going to catch Ryan, who was lurking around connector. Thing is, does Taz come down off of this squeak door? I mean, there's a man in here. He's just waiting. Ninjas is waiting to catch somebody off guard here, but yeah, that door opening. Ninjas is just having fun right now. Does Taz go for it? Taz, no fear. Taz, no fear, only dreams. And who was it? It was Neo who got the kill in the end. Okay. 10-0 for VP, and they are not looking pressured. They are not looking flustered. They are just looking like right now they're going to experiment, have some fun, go for some tricky boosts, the run boost. But that's the issue with that boost, and we've seen it time and time again. If you favor this boost, and if your opponents know that you favor this boost, much to Envy's dismay with Happy, Happy loves to use this boost as well as Maniac. If you lose control of mid and your opponents get control of short, that boost is pretty much rendered useless. Because you can know if that man had an AK and he spots out Taz up there, it isn't going to be pretty. He's going to be able to take him out pretty much scot-free. So you do have to be a little bit wary of using that boost. You need to basically cross your fingers and hope that they're going to keep going for that same strategy, which is, oh, Snacks trying to style a little bit with the smoke, but he missed it. Overshot that angle just a little bit. Pasha drops in behind the enemy lines, and now it is going to be the last man alive. Ninja, well, last man alive. Last man alive over on the A side, backing off. Bialy, he sits there, he hears that. And Pasha is still all the way in the back lines right now, full guerrilla warfare right now. He's just like, it's been 10 days. They've yet to realize that I'm not one of them. RVN right now are just hoping against all hope that they can catch somebody off guard. They can catch somebody, but they know that they're cut in half. They know that Pasha's in the back line. Taz catches out Ninja, I guess, who got bored waiting around in Squeak. Snacks is still holding this angle. There's the peek. He saw the gun barrel. He knows exactly what's happening. Decides not... Oh, wow. Doesn't give it away. He's going to look for the double kill. Snacks just going all out right now. Sick play by Snacks. Snacks is so clever. And he heard the steps. He knew that somebody was in checkered at that point. He knew he just had to get the timing down just right. But clearly, that man was not checking the corner because he would not take that extra step in there to show the gun barrel if he thought that somebody was waiting in that corner. So he knew, okay, if I just wait a second, see if this guy from checkered peeks through, there we go, free kill. And the guy from checkered didn't even look left. So Snacks, man, that was just the perfect place and the perfect execution from Snacks in the end as well. Are they going for it again? They are going for it again. It's going to be Snacks this time, so that Snacks wants to try and prac. Oh, not going to get it. That running boost, man. That running boost. I'm not wearing my sweet-ass jacket today, no. Oh, Bialy still takes the fight and wins with 5 HP. Disgusting. When VP are on point, man, they have no fear. There's the entry, but Snacks is already there as well, so Ninja is gone, and it's going to be down to check. Last man remaining here, 55 seconds on the clock. Bomb dropped out in the middle of nowhere in mid, and he spots out Neo, takes the fight, gets running headshot by Neo. Oh, that's agony right there. Running headshot with the CZ. Neo just has to run and gun, and he gets that headshot, and that's pretty much it. Neo's going to put the brakes on, because if Neo misses that headshot, he's backing off. He's just going to play it safe. But he hits that headshot. He knows, okay, this guy's got like 5 to 10 HP right now. I'm just gonna run at him. There isn't a whole lot that that RVN can hope to do at that point. So now let's see, Taz with the AWP of all things, looking to see if he can't pick somebody up. Gets the kill. Looking for another. They line up for him. Licks for the. He gets the flick for the third. Gets the follow up. No, he does not. But He's just relentless right now, Taz. He's turned this into a shooting gallery. And now Ryan is like the king of baiting. He's like, I've fed my entire team. Give me one frag. And he gets it. Neo was merciful and said, okay, okay. I'll let you kill me. Just so you can get your hopes up a little bit. Because right now, this is brutal. This is looking like RVN... Unless they can manage some magical kind of rush through where they catch Bialy, you know, and Taz kind of just... I don't know, holding hands and dancing in circles. Oh, nice jump. Spots out Pasha. Pasha they now know that there's a man close left right here. And they do have a boost up there as well, but Pasha walks in. He's going to look for the fight, finds it, takes that headshot, sprays it down. Check, however, is in a great position. Does Pasha react in time? No, he does not. Does a little bit of damage, tags him up with one, but that is not going to be good enough. They needed to get the kill earlier on than that. Pasha getting the good punish. Bialy waiting in the corner by forklift, though. This is one of his usual spots. He's going to spot that man out, and he's going to get double peeked. But he's so quick on his feet, Bialy. Great positioning from him. And Taz will find the shot onto Ninja as well, so he does not get out intact. But it is down to Snacks, and it is down to Taz. And it is also down to a bomb that was dropped all the way back in T-spawn. So luckily, there's still a minute left on this clock for RVN to have some fun with. And could this be the round? Could this be the round? The magical round where they managed to bring it back. Snacks has got 1 HP right now. And Shanks is working his way over here. Shock as well. They're both going to be coming through B main as well. So this is now going to be Snacks in a very exposed position, just looking to see if he can't find the headshot. He's looking towards that angle right now, and it's going to line up very nicely. But now he gets spotted, and he doesn't make it out intact. That's what had to happen. Very nicely done. Big risk there by Snacks, really. Because he needs to just hit that shot. If he doesn't, it's just a do-or-die scenario, basically, for him. If he doesn't hit that shot, he's doomed. And that's a good play there by RVN being able to hunt him down. Now Taz, does he catch them peeking? Angles are crazy right now. He does land that shot, actually, I think. Looking for it, but very good patient play coming out here. The crossfire is perfect as well. And no heroics out of Taz this time around. He died heroically, but he did not get the round. He did not execute the retake. So RVN at that point, that was very nice. Once they figured out where Taz was, they didn't show themselves again. They set up in that crossfire, so they had that man on the site, and they had the man in checkered. So as soon as Taz comes down, wherever he decides to go, if he decides to go up the main, he goes down this way, there's going to be that crossfire. So that was very nicely done. Textbook play coming out from RVN, keeping their cool, and they're on the board now. They've got one round here. VP will not get that perfect finish, that perfect score. And right now, it looks like a real firefight in mid. Taz, oh, just gets the peek onto Ryan. 2 kills for Taz with that AWP, and he's still got 15 HP as well. He's still kicking. Bialy this time around, however, looking, and is he going to fall for it? They're trying to bait it, and Bialy, look at that. He's already checking that angle. He's like, okay, you guys want to do it again? It's not going to work a second time. Instead, he's going to go ahead and trade 1 for 1. Not too shabby. Taz, however, up here, goes for the flick, and I think he hit the railing there. So that's unfortunate. Not sure if that shot would have even gone through if it hit the railing in that case. Instead, he's going to take the spot. He's going to spot Ninja, but that smoke working out well for RVN. Ninja going to get naded into oblivion. However, Snacks is there with that angle, and now it's going to be all about Shanks on a mission, looking good, but Neo is there, and it will be a 14-1 finish in the end. VP just looking just as dominant on Cash as they did on Cobble. RVN, they did manage to battle back, and they got around on the board, so there is that. They have that going for them. But really, all we're seeing right now is textbook play, but also just very difficult play to deal with for RVN. Because what are you going to do once VP start just putting that pressure on you? VP aren't a team. VP aren't a team to take it lightly on their opponents. As we saw from Snacks, right? On Cobble, he tried to knife a guy for the last round. I mean, come on. So, I mean, VP will not take it lightly on you. They will just beast you. And even when VP are horsing around, they're still just winning fights outright. So RVN, man, they have a lot of work. And look at this. Once again, going for 4 guys with nades on RVN's side. They are really counting on just... These nades need to do massive damage. Because if they get into a run and gun fight, VP right now, nearly full Kevlar. 1 guy with a Molotov and a smoke. And there's the headshot. Shocks manages to take off Taz's face. Pasha, however, returns, takes out Ryan. And the rotation has to come in here. But Shock playing quad boxes so well right now. Catches out Bialy in the open. And that is looking very good indeed. Pasha... really? Goes all the way back into CT spawn. Expecting to catch the rotator. And there was a knife kill in the meantime? What is going on? Oh, okay. Something's going on. Something happened here. What is going on? What is happening? The thing is, you can't pause mid-round, so... I have no idea. Go now? What? So what, did they need a break during the, oh, I guess there was a pause at some point that we missed? What in blazes? Okay. I don't think there was anything. 14-1, so they might be going back to set it up 14-1 again, I suppose. What in the nine hells is going on here? So probably there was some kind of pause. Something happened during that round that means that they want to restart it. So it looks like we might be going 14-1 again, starting the pistol round for the second half over. Or are we just going to play it out from here, 15-1? Sorry guys for the hold up here. Sorry for the break. Alright, so it looks like we will be replaying the pistol here once we get things sorted out. Right, everybody dead. And let's see. Round 16? No, that's not how it's supposed to go. We should be at 14-1. There we go. 14-1 into the pistol, and it looks like we were just going to have to restart it. Somebody timed out, it looks like something happened, so they're just resetting it real quick, but it is going to be 14-1 for VP. VP, well, I mean, nothing to really draw from that pistol, apart from the fact that VP went full YOLO and just decided to run out onto the site, and it looks like they aren't changing up their strat. It looks like neither team is changing up their strat. However, Snacks is going for full nades this time instead of the Molotov and smoke. So that is a difference, and they're going towards the B site this time as well. So VP not going to run the same strategy over. Instead, it's looking like it's going to be B-site pressure coming out here, and they are going to take over Checker. They've got two guys about to crack through main. There's going to be one man holding in CT right now. Shanks is going to find a headshot on Neo. Shanks looking for more. Shanks is actually doing the big damage. Dancing up there, but Check is finally going to get hunted down, and now it's going to be Bialy in the back lines. They're looking to see if they can't get onto the site as well, but Bialy only going to get the one kill, and RVN keeping their hopes and dreams alive in this best of three. Managed to lock down that B site, and this time around, VP will not have things go their way at the beginning of the half. On Cobblestone, VP had won the pistol and went on to win the map 16-1. Here on Cash, RVN, they managed to strike back and keep control of the situation and do a pretty solid job, actually, holding VP off of that B site. But VP, man, again, the disrespect. They're just like, yeah, whatever. We'll just go 4 Deagles and a Tech 9. No biggie. Hey, look at this. You never see this. Bap? Bap. Oh, shotgun kill, however. The back line is getting pushed here. Check. Looking for the flank, but that smoke is going to block him. Instead, it's going to be Bialy walking up here with the FAMAS. Picks up the kill. Ninja going to look back around, but Bialy is relentless. Picks up another headshot. And this is all down to the last man on this site. Trying to hold it, and he will. Shock. Very low on HP, but it just has to play careful. Play from behind the boxes. Neo is looking to do the best that he can. He's got an M4 that he salvaged somewhere. He's picked it up, but then the jump shot comes in. The headshot with the swag. And Check is going to pick up 2 frags with that shotgun. So 1,800 bucks in his pocket, and he's going to be pretty happy about that. RVN keeping it alive, keeping it going. VP, they came close. They came close. But they're going to have to go for another round. Are they really buying again? Look at Pasha. Look at Pasha. Pasha's like, eh. Deagle Kevlar again. Whatevs. And, well, it's going to be Neo taking point over here in the meantime. No real aggression, in fact, coming out from the CT side. Neo actually going to be taking quite a bit of damage. This HE is going to finish him off, or is it smoke? It's a smoke instead. Oh, there are no more HEs left on RVN. It's definitely expecting an HE nade there, but result will be the same. Check is going to get caught. Instead, it's just going to be a solid hold on this A side. It looks like the bomb is still here. Taz is trying to lurk his way out, but he's going to get peeked right there from Forklift. And a perfect hold. A perfect hold. Just 4 points of damage taken by RVN in that round. That's more like it. That's what they need to be doing. Instead, it's going to be VP now going for the buy. After after the shenanigans now, I think VP are going to be looking to end this. I think VP are going to be looking to just close this series 2-0. Take the prize money. And call it a night. I'm curious to see exactly how things are going to shape up here. They're going for a boost, and Neo, so quick, manages to catch out the first man, but luckily, Czech gets up there in time. He keeps it alive, and now he's under pressure. They're just running him down. Snacks, running gun with the Tech 9, the crouch spray as well, and he's got an M4 to play with now as well. This is looking very good here for VP. They've got the bomb on this B site, and Snacks catches Ryan turning away. Ryan, thinking that a flash was coming, decided to look the wrong way there at the wrong time, and Snacks, of course, will get the punish in that scenario. No missed opportunities there. Snacks here's the man on upper now as well. There's going to be Pasha just pinned down on this site. The Flame's going to force him out into the open, and this is all on Snacks, who cannot get it done. Shock point blank will find the headshot on him, and RVN, plenty of time for the defuse. They have kits, no problem at all, and RVN putting up a fight here. VP with some very aggressive pressure coming out. Snacks in particular with that Tech 9. Neo with the initial push. That was very cool. To see Neo just go jumping in there. He figured it out. He heard what was going on. Knew that that boost was coming into vents, and if he was just there like a split second earlier, the fact that Czech gets up into the vents makes all of the difference there for RVN. If it weren't for Czech, they would have lost that. Neo probably would have picked up a double, and then RVN would be out in the cold right now. Instead, it's VP going for a force buy in this scenario. The bomb is still dropped at mid, but they do have Snacks lurking now, and we just saw what he's capable of with that Tech 9, so they cannot take it too easy. Pasha is going to be up into connector, however. He's going to be wrapping back around through CT. Spots out the man, gets a perfect spray on Ryan. Looks for another one, gets it. Czech cannot stop him. Now the last man alive here on this B side, Shanks, is looking to see if he can't catch Pasha out, get revenge for his fallen compatriots, and he will get the spray down, but Snacks is lurking. Snacks has been spotted, however, and Shanks gets the spray headshot. What is going on? And did that bomb? Where is that bomb? Oh, it got dropped up there. Right. So Neo has 50 seconds to kill 2 guys. Or does he land this jump? Oh, style? Nope. Got to get the style points, Neo. Got to practice that. That's a hard jump to hit. Let's go. Oh! Oh! He's got it! Oh! Oh, he's got it! Neo! Oh, the skill. I'm impressed. That's a hard jump to hit. Nicely done by him. Does he look upper, though, at the right time? And it's all for naught. And it's all for naught. Neo, you just needed to look upper, mate. Got a little ahead of himself. Ran there to try and get that plant. Ran there to try and get that plant. But they are going to keep it alive here, RVN. But VP at this point, they're just going to keep chain buying. I mean, what is that? Yeah, it's 5 rounds in a row at this point for RVN. So, you know, just keeping the hope alive, keeping the dreams alive right now. RVN, I mean, that's what it's all about right now. Just keep that pressure going. And VP, same thing. Just going to keep buying at this point. I imagine chain buys, just never stopping. I mean, actually, after this round, if they cannot get a plant, I would like to see VP go for an eco round. Or at least just like some kind of quasi-half buy with pistols. Tech 9, PT50, not commit too much. Just keep it light. And then get a solid buy-in on the 22nd. Or the 23rd, rather. There's a pop flash. Not going to find anything, though. And we still have a man lurking on this side. That's Shanks right now. Pretty good position from him. He's got support as well from Ryan. So the smoke going down, and Shanks has just told his teammate, okay, I've spotted 1, maybe 2. Bialy is going to get spotted out, however, looking there. And, man, Ryan needed to chuck that into checkered, but he still manages to help Shanks out, and he's going to find the shot on Bialy regardless. Now just Snacks running in here alone. And if I'm not mistaken, it's looking like RVN are starting to get some momentum going here. They go for the buy. Man, VP. Are you really just going to let them get that much, you know, wind beneath their wings? Okay, yeah, it's kind of semi-buy. It's a quasi-buy. Okay, VP will have plenty of money in the next round. Bialy is the one who fully committed to this, going for the AK Kevlar. But they will have enough to get a solid buy in the next round here. So VP kind of going halvesies here. If they pick this up, great. If not, they'll get a solid buy. And so it's not the end of the world, but look at Snacks. Full lurk. Full lurk. And he's going to get spotted. They know what's up. Already the defense solid. Snacks long range shot though, and it's just crumbling here on the site until Ninja steps in. 2 for 1, and Taz. Oh, that's so painful. Taz lives with 1 HP, but Taz is now the last man alive here in this scenario. And Ryan, does he know it? Oh, this HE could do it. Kaboom. And just like that, Ryan there to save the day. And I got to say that Ninja as well, man, that was perfect from him. The fact that VP line up perfectly, that's the defining moment pretty much. Because if Ninja, even if he just gets a 1-for-1 in that scenario, that's not good enough. He needs to get like 2 kills, maybe 3. And he nearly did it. I can't believe that Taz lives with 1 HP there. That's just, man, disrespect. Or Lady Luck basically, you know, giving a bit of a wink Taz's way. The Kobe. The touchdown. That's what had to happen. That's what had to happen. Nice HE. I mean, solid play there. And now, look at this. They're going for the old-fashioned boost. Stepping out. Getting there close. This is a smoke round onto A site. VP bringing out the big guns now. They're done playing around. They want to get in here. They want to get the job done fast. But this boost here could be big from Ninja's hero of the last round. Will he do it again? Flash is there, but Ryan picks out Pasha. Pre-step there from Bialy, though. Just pre-aiming that angle. Gets the job done. And now Shock, alive on this A site. Has to catch them as they come around the corner. Can't overcommit. Takes the 1 fight. Takes the 2nd fight. Takes the 3rd fight. And gets them all. That's what we're talking about, Shocks. And it's not Shock, Semler. It's Shock. But Shock, man, that was sick. Quad kill at the end of the round. And I think VP now are starting to realize that it may not be that easy. These guys, RVN, if they see those smokes coming in, if they see a smoke round coming in, clearly they've got some ideas as to how to deal with it. That was also nicely done there by Ninja. Still getting a 1-for-1 out of that. Oh, what, Shock? Shock, you got to calm down, man. I know you're excited. I know your heart is pumping. The adrenaline is flowing. But you cannot go shanking Ninja in the back. And now it's a fake. VP are like, okay. We'll give you something to think about here. And I'm surprised that VP are so calm on this, or actually not pushing. They could be going much more aggressively. 3 guys over on that A site right now. 1 man holding in connector. That nade, however, is going to start putting the doubt in there, I think. Check now have to start wondering. And this is all about Shanks at this point. This is a total fake out from VP. RVN took the bait. They have that extra man over there. The rotation is going to be a long time coming, and it has to come down to Shanks now living on this site. Great flash, and he does get the first spray down, and he gets spotted as well, but he is still alive. Only briefly, but we're back into a 2-on-2 now, and finally VP are going to be able to get onto this site, but Shanks doing a fantastic job buying time for his teammates to rotate in. And fully committing to the fight at the end. That's perfectly fine. But this is now a 2-on-2, and this is going to be big here. Ninja now looking for the angle. Snacks is pinned down at the back of the site as well, and he's going to go walking right out into the Ryan. It is all down to Bialy now, but that flame is going to force him back towards the boxes. He's going to turn away the spray, and he doesn't get it. Ryan is there to clutch it for his team. And again, cutting it so close. RVN showing that they are not a team to be taken lightly. Cash, we've got some plays. We know what's up. Our aim is there, and they are running it back. Look at this wall of blue, this thing of beauty right here. VP, man, VP. They need to cool down. You start underestimating your opponents, VP, and this is what happens. Let's just ask LGB, you know, what happened at Pantamera, huh? RVN, I think they got a little incensed. I think they got a little miffed. They decided to wake up, and there you go. Ryan steps in, picks up the first. Does Taz hit the timing correctly here? Not sure. He's still lurking. There it is. But unfortunately for him, Shock was standing behind the box, so he is not going to get spotted out. Now he sees it, but it's too late. Going to be a bit tough here for Taz to get anything done. He has to just land a godlike shot. That'll do the ticket. That'll do the trick. Now sets it up, but there's a man waiting behind the corner here, and this is it. Ryan gets baited out. Now they know that the AWP is back behind quad boxes. VP have to know, and they're trying to bait out the shot. And this is all going to be down to the 5-7, but Neo assassinates Ryan, and we're into that 2-on-2. Fairly even here as far as the life is concerned. Ninjas and Shanks both down to around half, and Neo just spotted out Shanks and CT. So now this gets real tough here for Shanks. Neo knows. And Neo looking for the shot. They trade shots, in fact. And Shanks is just going to rush Neo down. There's no hiding. They know where Taz is, but Taz knows where Shanks is. And he knows where Ninja is as well, and he's going to get the final kill. Taz keeping his cool, and now it has gone VP's way. Taz a little bit too slow there to go pick up the AWP. But that 2-on-2 scenario, well done. Just the same from RVN. Just the same. Very tough position there for Shanks to be in, getting caught out in the open by Taz. But that was very well done. I'm enjoying this CT side here from RVN. I think they're putting up a pretty good fight here versus VP. And VP are weak still. You know, VP are they're a little wary. I don't think they're overly confident. So, you know, the fact that you can actually slow them up a little bit might make your job a little bit easier here. VP might start to lose a little steam. We aren't seeing them go for, like, the shenanigans anymore, right? Molotov setup, however, for this VP team, and this, I think a lot of this is going to come down to check. He's going to be in the perfect spot, and there you go. Taz tries to turn around. He's not going to get it in time. He spots out Pasha, runs out of bullets. Heartbreaking, and now he's just going to get caught out. Shanks now alive at the back of the site. Last time around, he did fantastic work. He needs to do more of it. There's the flash. Snacks barely gets out in time. Looking for the headshot, but he's not going to get it. Bialy will get rid of him. And now Ryan up there. Bialy, man, he is unleashed at this point. Spots out the man in CT. Goes for the long distance spray and finds the headshot there. And it is down to Ninjas now. The last man alive, and he's going to make the noise. And they don't realize he's here, but he misses the shot. And Pasha is now around the corner. He takes the fight, but Pasha will get the kill. And just like that, RVN... they ran it back. They took quite a few rounds in a row. 9 rounds, if I'm not mistaken. They took 9 rounds in a row, but just like that, VP are able to end it. VP are able to end them. 2 rounds. I think that's it, where VP just kind of woke up and decided that is it. That is going to be the end of the shenanigans, guys. You know, we had fun while it lasted, but, you know, Bialy basically just got pissed off. Probably slammed his keyboard a couple times, feeling like they needed to do this a little bit quicker, and then, you know, got the job done. But a very good showing, actually. We didn't get to see that from RVN on Cobblestone. That's the main thing, right? We didn't get to see really that level from them. It just seems like they needed to shake off some nerves a little bit. It feels like maybe they needed to get a little bit of time to get adjusted to playing versus a team like VP with players who, if you show them any weakness, they will annihilate you, like we saw on Cobblestone. But instead we come on to Cash. VP start horsing around a little bit, and I think that might have got RVN a little pissed off, a little incensed, right? And that's what we saw there on their CT side. They started hitting those shots. They made the calls, the right calls, not over-rotating. Playing smart. That's great. That is really cool to see. That's what this show match was all about. Getting to see a team that we rarely get to see, that we don't see very often playing versus the top tier. And now we got to see a little bit of what they're capable of. I feel like the second map was definitely something that was much more entertaining, much more interesting than what we got in the first. Because if it went like the first, then it would have been a really sad time, because we wouldn't have got to see something as special as that. You know, we wouldn't have been able to see what RVN are capable of. So now we get a bit of a better image of it. You know, we get a bit of a clearer image, you know, going into the next time we get to see them, right? Now we know. RVN. They're capable. But there we have it, guys. 2-0, and that is going to be the end of the BenQ show match. This best of 3 here put up by BenQ to, of course, promote their new monitor that they've released recently. It is the BenQ XL2430T. I've been using this monitor for a while now, and I'm actually really pleased with it. It's a very solid quality monitor. No problems at all. I mean, basically, FPS, it's a good monitor for FPS. Goes up to 144 Hertz, good quality as far as the colors are concerned and everything involved. So it's a very solid monitor. So check it out if you're looking for a monitor. If you're in the market, you know, BenQ is usually a pretty good brand to go with. They do really solid work, and a lot of the pro players actually, they swear by BenQ. So if you're looking for a monitor, check it out. If you aren't, you know, just keep it in mind next time you are. But that's going to be it for us here tonight, guys. I'm going to mute the stream. And if you guys want to mute the stream, watch some ads a little bit for just a few. That will help us out a lot. But have a great night. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the Katowice qualifiers that are going to be happening starting up tomorrow. But we're going to have some sick CS over the next 2 days, guys. So, you know, I'm going to be there watching with you guys. Let's all have a good time. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next time.